What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Childlike Manny. It's been a minute since I made a YouTube video, and that's because I can blame it on business and all that stuff, but I simply just didn't make time to make any videos. I have a bunch of different video ideas, but I just literally just never got the time to making them. With that being said, I'm coming back, and I definitely want to be more active with whether it's art content, art tutorials, poetry, writings, film stuff, hopefully, 3D art, all that stuff. I just have a bunch of different ideas, but hopefully want to be more active now, and definitely going into the new year, God willing. With that being said, today's video is going to be about, I'm going to be creating, yes sir. So, I ended up actually getting COVID. Yeah, I ended up actually getting COVID, and I'm actually in isolation and quarantine for 10 or so days for the time being. I'm feeling okay right now, but I decided to create. And also, for those that also don't know, I was doing a challenge back in August, which got greatly slowed down, off for just, I don't even know, but it just got slowed down. And I'm about to finish the last day, pretty much right now, today. So that's what this video is gonna be about. I'm gonna be creating the last day of my 31-day challenge, and I think y'all gonna like it. I already started it, but you guys can watch me kind of finish out the process, and I'll kind of talk about it. Without further ado, just watch me, I guess, create, and then you'll definitely see some of the stuff as I'm making it as well. But yeah, so we about to create, yes sir, in my quarantine bedroom. So hope y'all enjoy, and yeah, let's do this. It's actually avoidable, because honestly, it's unavoidable. So if God chastens who he loves, and he promised not to leave your child, just keep your head up. You won't be here for a while. Find a reason to disbelieve in the life. All right, y'all. So y'all just saw it. Hope y'all liked it. So pretty much, I get a lot of the imagery from Revelation 4 in the Bible. And Revelation 4 kind of is a chapter that's kind of like talking about what God's throne room looks like and the type of things that are happening there. So I don't like fully take all the imagery and make everything that's described in Revelation 4, but I did take bits and pieces of what Revelation 4, like some of the imagery in it, like the sea of glass and the four creatures around God's throne room and around God's throne, and of course God on his throne. I definitely did like the imagery from there, and I think it just perfectly finishes out like my space story series and stuff like that. And I guess the kind of meaning and why I wanted to put it last and why I made it last, and the kind of significance of it is that, so even when it comes to the space and who God is, like God is outside of space. God created time, space, and matter, and he's outside of time, space, and matter. So when I was exploring the different planets, it was more so just exploring God's creation and just being able to glorify his name and be like, yo, this is amazing. Like the fact that like Venus can look like this, the fact that Pluto, although like people are still going back and forth on if it's a planet, I'm pretty sure people say it's not, and I don't even know, but just the fact that there's like God still made that planet, you know, and Earth, of course, like we live here and we're just like, dang, like this is amazing. And Mars and all this stuff, like we're trying to discover it, but it's like we all see the beauty in all these different planets and all that stuff, but the fact that God made them is amazing. It's actually insane. And even the moon, one of my favorite verses is in Psalm 8, and it talks about how like the psalmist is like, when I consider your heavens, the works of your fingers, the moon and the stars, who am I that you even like mindful of me? And it's like the same thing. It's like when I was able to explore the different planets, I really enjoyed it. And when I got to explore the different planets, when I was learning about the different planets and in my space series, whatever story, being able to explore the different planets through creating and stuff like that really helped me to be like dang, like God made all this beautiful creations and he just still decided to make me and he still decided to make you and all that stuff. And it's just like insane to think about, but each planet led on each other, built on each other. And on day 30, I pretty much went through a wormhole, and I called it Journey to Another Dimension, which I stated to be prayer. That led into this. Now it's like, now I'm in his throne room, getting to express more of my requests to him and just be like, here I am. Like I just want to be able to enjoy who you are. And again, like you guys have heard before, like just the whole saying of love the person that gives the gift, not the gift itself, if that makes sense. So it's one of those things where it's like, I love God's creation, but how much more should I be loving God, the creator himself, you know? So it's like, being in his throne room, I get to just be able to enjoy his presence and all his glory, and it's just amazing. But another verse too is that in Hebrews 4 verse 15 to 16, it says, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. And it's one of those things where it's like God's throne room is just so amazing. It's just so glorious. It's just so beautiful. When you can approach it to even find mercy and grace, you don't gotta be fearful. You can approach it freely. And for those that don't know Christ, I just really encourage you just to really try out prayer. Just literally call to God right now. It's like, and just ask him, even though I don't know you, like are you out there? Help me to understand you and all that stuff. Just pray to him. Literally just pray to him. Anyways, not to push it too long, that kind of wraps up honestly my 31 days. I'll probably make more videos about maybe like the art pieces that stood out to me, which ones I liked, and I don't even know. There should be more videos coming up, pretty much. And yeah, I'm just excited to be able to share more about what I'm learning. My arm is hurting too. That's why I'm just kind of like moving the phone left and right. My arm's kind of hurting holding this up. But yeah, I'm happy y'all got to see me make this. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And that it just continues to glorify God, and hope some of y'all can really just take what I'm saying to heart and be like, I actually want to seek out God and see what he's saying. But I am saying a lot right now, but hope y'all enjoyed it. Expect more videos on the way, and I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.